Ring muscle up, eccentric to hanging L-sit. If you want to achieve a strict ring muscle up in L-sit, this is the place to start. One of the best ways to build the required strength is by training the eccentric phase of the movement. In this variation, we'll move through the transition phase in a piked or L-sit position. This gives you better leverage and makes it easier to slow down the movement of the transition, critical for building control and strength where it matters most. We will then lower down into a false grip, straight arm, hanging L-sit, which is the bottom of the movement. For those who have limited shoulder mobility, this can be a challenging position to hold. Start by setting the rings to a height that allows you to perform the false grip, straight arm, hanging L-sit with your butt and feet off the floor. Once the rings are set, jump into ring support. Keep your arms straight, shoulders protracted and depressed, and your body in a tight hollow body shape. Turning the rings out into RTO, the ring turnout, is also a great habit to develop here. Begin the eccentric phase by performing a controlled dip. Lean your shoulders forward and down while keeping your elbows vertically stacked above the wrists. Lower into a deep dip, aiming to get your shoulders below elbow height. From the bottom of the deep dip, bring your legs forward and begin the eccentric muscle-up transition. Keep the chest up, shoulders forward of the wrists, and slowly move the elbows back and down. This should all happen in a smooth, controlled way. As the elbows move back and down, you'll notice the rings rotate, naturally placing your hands in a strong false grip. The palms begin to face down, a pronated position, and the rings become perpendicular to the torso. To stay controlled through this transition, keep the rings close by your sides. When your forearms are parallel to the floor, you'll reach the point where the force changes from pushing down on the rings to pulling down on the rings. This is the critical transition point. At this moment, lift your legs into the L-sit to help counterbalance the torso, which is moving behind the rings. The elbows now begin to move forward and the rings continue to rotate, allowing the forearms to move around and outside of the rings. The rings should end up in front of the torso as you transition into the top of the false grip L-sit chin up. From here, maintain the strong L-sit with the toes pointed, the feet pressed together, the knees locked, and the legs straight. You also want the legs to be parallel to the floor or slightly above. Also maintain the false grip as you slowly lower into a straight arm position. Lock out the elbows and turn the rings out to reinforce good end range of control. Focus on keeping the shoulders depressed during the L-sit hang and hold it for the specified time, anywhere from 3 to 10 seconds. Now, the false grip straight arm hang in L-sit can be a challenging position to hold, but we want to build both strength and mobility in this position before we start working on the concentric phase of the L-sit muscle up. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.